কৰিছিলে ৰেকৰ্ডিং ইয়াত থাকে ন ৰেকৰ্ডিংটো ইয়াত থাকে ন ৰেকৰ্ডিংটো এইটো Okay, can I start? Can I start? Were you present in the last class? I think yes. So we were doing all these graphs, histogram, frequency, polygon, and all. So today we are going to discuss this, and with this the module 4 will be completed. Right? Am I audible to all those who are online?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And as soon as I complete explaining this, I have a revision sheet here for module 4, and you'll try. This is very common questions there in your exams. So we'll try this after discussing this. And whatever the questions are there, 14 or 15 questions, they are only from this topic, which I have already explained, and which I'll be explaining now. Okay. So. It's a OSIF or cumulative frequency distribution, right? Just 1 minute. Where is the, any idea where to use the pen? Find pen, this one I think. All right. So, OSIF or cumulative frequency distribution is, the short form is OSIF. It is called cumulative frequency distribution, where we find the cumulative frequency, where we first find the cumulative frequency. And then, after finding the cumulative frequency, what we do? We plot them on the graph, and from this, the graphical representation is called OSIF. So, to give an idea about this, suppose here in the month of April, okay, you are present for 15 days. In the month of May, suppose you are present for 20 days. In the month of June, suppose you are present for 12 days. Now, cumulative is the total of the, the data. So, suppose if somebody asks you, what is your attendance up to May? That means the total attendance to be done from April and May. So this to be added. So 15 plus 35, this is your cumulative attendance up to the month of May. So cumulative is simply the total of the data. Here while finding this cumulative frequency, so there are two types. There are two types by which the cumulative frequency can be obtained. One is called less than type. You can see the less than type table, and then less than type representation, and one more is there, that is more than type. Okay. So let me give some examples. How to make this cumulative frequency table of less than and more than type. Now you see this question. Convert. I'll share it in the group, so you can very well get it from there. After this class only I'll be sharing, so it's not required to write now itself. Now convert the following distribution into more than and less than type table distributions, and then draw the OSIF. Hence after drawing the OSIF, you are asked to find the median. So you see these are the production of certain things in kilogram per hectare. Okay, so this many kilograms were produced in that hectare of area. So 50 to 50 kg production is there in 2 farms, 55 to 60, in 8 farms, 60 to 65, 12 farms, and so on. Now the question is, you are asked to convert this, you are asked to convert it in a, what is that? You are asked to convert it in a less than and more than type, less than and more than type distribution. And after that, we will be drawing the OGIF. Now to do this, what you can see is, first one I am trying the less than type. I am trying the less than type. Now to draw the less than type OGIF here, what you have to do, we will find less than, okay? Instead of writing less than, you can also use the symbol like less than, okay, less than symbol. Now, all right, so what you can do here is, just a minute, right? So we used to find it like less than, what happens, you know, less than always the upper limit. 50 to 50 kg, minimum is 50, maximum in this 55. So what do you do? Less than 55. Now when writing this less than table, you all know this is the lower limit, this is the upper limit. So always less than the upper limit takes place. The less than, what happens? Less than the upper limit. So less than 55. Then less than the next upper limit, 60. Now less than, next upper limit is 65. Then less than 70. Then less than 75. Then less than 80. Okay? So this less than table is like this. We make the production in this way, less than 50, less than the upper limit. It's easy to remember. When you'll do more than the lower limit. So it's a converse word. Less than upper limit, more than lower limit. Now less than the upper limit, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80 is taken here. Now what we'll do, let us write this data, whichever is given directly, 2, 8, 12, 24, 38 and 16. Now the next one you try to understand, what is cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency is total. Now less than 55, practically you try to understand 50 to 55. So less than 55 will be this. These 2 farms have production less than, you know, what is that? Less than 55 kg. So when you write this less than, it is directly this. Now, how many farms have production less than 60? Those who are less than 55, they will also get included where? In less than 60 kg. That means, suppose in the class, how many students got less than 100? So what we'll do, we take all the students. How many students get less than 80? Now, how many students got less than 100 there? Who got 80, they are also included or not? So in a similar way, the less than 60 means those who are less than 55, they are also, of course, less than 60. So the total takes place 2 plus 8, 10. Now, there is a shortcut of finding this cumulative frequency. The way is, this number you write directly, okay? And then we keep on going, we keep on moving diagonally. Now, this is 2, then 8 plus 2 is 10. Now, 12 plus, what is that? 10, 22. That means less than 65. Which numbers to be taken? All these numbers to be taken, right? Then, so you can see this is 10 and 12, 22. So instead of doing this, we can diagonally easily get the required cumulative frequency. Now 24 plus, so this way diagonally, 24 plus 22 is 46. Then 46 plus 38 diagonally, as you know, so 80. Am I correct? 84. And then 16 plus 84, this is, right? So this is the cumulative frequency of the given data. Now, we make some ordered pair. This ordered pair is, when you know, while plotting these points on the graph, we must have the points like 3, 4, where this 3 is x value. You notice, yes or no? And this 4 is the value on the y-axis. So that is why we need to make the ordered pair. Now, what is the ordered pair? You know, upper limit, comma, CF. Upper limit means in all these, upper limit is 50, 60, 65, which are already taken here, because I told you less than what? Upper limit. Now less than, so upper limit 55, so here the upper limit is 55, comma, CF. CF is the cumulative frequency. Which one is? 2, right? So make the ordered pair like that. So the upper limit is here 60, then the CF is 10, upper limit is 65, the CF is 22. So we just make the ordered pair, and then upper limit is, what is here? 70, right? 70, comma, 46, right? Then the upper limit is 75, here it is 84, and then upper limit is 80, and then this one is 100. So we got the ordered pairs, which we'll be plotting in the graph shortly, right? Now, some of you please note down these numbers, because I think if I go to the next, it will get erased. Okay, just note down this, because I will be showing on the graph. So note down this directly, only this portion, although I asked not to do, because when I go to the next, this data will be deleted. Yes, I think so. So we need basically these ordered pairs of points, which is upper limit and the cumulative frequency, right? Then, okay. Now we are going to do the same thing. Now what you have to use, this is a less than type table, because we use the term like less than. So this is the less than type table. Now we are going to do the more than type table. There we will be writing more than. Okay, more than, not only more than, I am going to say that more than as well as the equal one. Okay. Done? All right. Over. Can I go to the next? Okay. So, is it all right? Okay, he's right. Done. All right. So this is the less than table. Now, you see one observation here, and that works. Even your MCQ paper question comes this way also. This 100 is actually which number? The total of frequencies. So if you add this, you can see. If you add this, it will also come 100. It will also come 100. You can check it. 2 plus 8. 12 plus 24 plus 38 plus 16, it comes the total 100 again. That means the last number of the cumulative frequency, so what is the number? 100, is simply the total of the frequencies where in less than type table. All right, so you just keep a note, it is very essential. So I repeat this line, the last number of the cumulative frequency is simply the total of the frequency in less than type table. Okay. Now let me go to the, so it got erased, right? Now let me go to the more than type table. Anyway, before this, let me show you the graph for this before I go to this. So I'm going to construct the graph. So while doing the graph here, because the question is draw the ogive. Okay, you can also keep drawing. Now to draw the ogive, as you know, it goes like vertical and horizontal axis, right? So it goes vertical and horizontal axis. Here, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. The concept is main, construction is not that important, because construction doesn't come, yes or no? So now what you have to do, the production in kg per hectare, you see, you make the ordered pair few minutes back. What is that? Less than upper limit, comma, CF. All these upper limits comes from kg, whatever was there. Yes or no? So that is why I wrote production in kg. Then this cumulative frequency is coming from frequency, F. What is the F? Number of farms. Now, if you see the numbers, if you see the, what is that, that ordered pairs, your numbers are like 58,2. So this 58,2, it is like 58,2. This is to be plotted on x-axis, as you know, and this is to be plotted on y-axis. Now, the scale when I take, you see, 58, 60, 65, so and so on, sorry, it is 55, right? So 55, 60, up to 80. And these numbers are 2 to 100. So easiest scale will be 0, 10, 20, 30, yes or no? 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And even there also, we can go by this scale. We all are comfortable in this scale. Okay? Doesn't, plotting becomes easy when I take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 this way. Okay? So this is 70, 80, and suppose 90 and 100. Now, plotting is what? You can make rough. So plotting is x value then y. So what is the x value here? I think it was 55, not 50. Yes or no? It was 55, right? So when it is x is the first ordered pair, upper limit comma CF, it was 55, 2. So 55, 2, x is 55. So you all know 55 is here. Approximately we are doing 55, then 2. Where is 2? Somewhere there. So this point is 55, 2. Am I okay? So 55, 2. In 55, this value is 2. Approximately you plot, all of you. The next ordered pair is 60, 10. So at 60 it is 10. 60 it is 10. So approximately here once again. Then 65, 22. 65, 22. 65, 22. It's all, you know, rough, of course. 65, 22. Then at 70, what is the number? 46. At 70 it is 46. At 70 it is 46. At 70 it is 46. At 75, this number is 84. At 75, this number is 84. You all know plotting, right? Yes or no? So at 75, it is 84. And then, finally, at 80, it is 100. At 80, it is 100. At 80, this number is 100. So like this. Right? This number is 100. It should be here. All right. Now, points are ready. So if you now join that, and OSIF is very unique. We don't use, any scale or ruler. So we just draw a freehand curve. So this is always a freehand curve. Now we join the points in order. Freehand curve. This is always a freehand curve. So the OSIF goes like this. Right? It will be almost like this. So this is the OSIF for less than type table. Okay? So we can write here less than type OSIF. Less than type OSIF. Or we write OSIF less than type. Okay? It is less than type OSIF. Okay. Now what question comes in exam you see? In your exams, it's a MCQ as you know. So questions are, this graph is there. This graph is there. Question is find the median. Median is how much? The question is median is how much? Okay. Then options are given. Out of these 4, from this OSIF, pick up the correct median. Mean, median, mode, we know. So this median. So what is, and we will be doing in the next module. Now, but there we cannot draw OSIF. So I am explaining how to find median. Now, to find the median, you look at this. In that number of farms you did now, what is the total number you got? Do you remember? So that is n. So we just take n equal to 100. Try to find out this OSIF. Then to find the OSIF, to find the median, just you do n by 2. How much? 50. Now look at this. What is this n? From where it has come? From f. What is this f? Number of farms. I repeat, this n was the total of f. Are you getting my point? N was the total of f. What was the f? F is, you can see the question, number of farms. So in the number of farms column, find out the number 50 because n by 2. So this is your 50. Okay, remaining things you try to understand. So your questions will be like this only. So they are only in the graphic. It's very easy if you know, understand. I repeat, the total of f was 100, n by 2 is 100 by 2, 50. Now this n came from the number of farms. So in number of farms we found a number 50. Now just you go by drawing a appropriate horizontal line till the graph. Where to go? Till the graph and appropriate horizontal line. Right. So there, here you can use scale. And then you reach the graph. So we have reached the graph. We have to stop right now. Then now from the graph, come totally vertical. Where? To the x-axis. Right? Now from the graph that you have reached, just come totally a vertical line this way. Done. So when you get this vertical line, so this is the point we have reached. Where? On the x-axis. As my one is not appropriate, so it will be something like 76 and all. So suppose I got this point 76, and counting will be easy. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Suppose 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Suppose I got 76. That median is, this is how median can be found. Is that okay? And same thing, I'm not going to do it. Same thing we do also in the modern type OSIF. Same thing we do also in the modern type OSIF. Is it okay? Any question? Right? So one more. Yes. Huh? Ask me again. Go. Median is a, so his question is, he's asking me like, for 75, which number I got it there? 75, we got some other number, right? Median is a middle value. Median you say, mean you say, mode you say, they are always approximately middlemost value. Hence we get in the middle. Understood? So we need only this number. What is the median? So mean, median, mode, they are the values of central tendency. That means the middlemost value. You got for 75, 80. 0 to 100 it was. So 80 cannot be the median because it is towards the end. So it comes nearly in the middle. So 0 to 100, so middlemost value will be like what? 50, 60, 70 house. Okay, so that's why it comes like this. My graph is not appropriate. Even it might come in 60's house. Is it okay? Understood? But I'm explaining the process. Wherever you will draw this, you will get the graph even like this. Done. But that is what you asked is not correct because it is 75, the number was 86. 86 should be the median is wrong. That was a what? Cumulative frequency. To just get the graph. That value cannot be the median. Median means middle value. Is it okay? Done? So this is how you have to draw the less than type OSIF. Now question comes, we get upward graph. Actually, when plotted from here, the graph gone upward or not? So we get upward graph for which of the OSIF? Less than, more than. So upward graph we get for, why upward? Because from here we have plotted and we need to go it accordingly. So upward graph for, and everything now ulta, reverse. Where? In the modern type. Okay. So let me go to the modern type now. Let's try. Together we'll try this now. Now we are going to make modern type table. Okay. And just a minute. I share this. You are there, all of you there in the group? Okay. This in the group. Just a minute. Then you can directly write it from there only. Check it, you received or not. The whole file is here. Huh? Is it a message? Bring it down. Okay, got it? Is it there? Yes or no? Did you receive this? Exactly this folder only? Yes? You are not having the phone? You are there in the group, no? Okay, you'll get it. So this is the file, because actually I need to see the number once again. This board, if I go back, it gets erased. Now, we are going to draw the modern type OSIF. Now we are going to draw the modern type OSIF. Is it okay? Can I start? Now, as I told you, to draw the modern type OSIF, what you need to do is, modern what? Modern the lower limit, ulta, okay? So, modern, you can use symbol also. It's modern or equal to. We just take with the modern or equal to also. Modern or equal to. We can use this symbol. Now you are doing this in exam, you got it something like that. Modern or equal to. So we get symbol like this. All right. Now modern or equal to the lower limit. Yes or no? So what is the lower limit there? First one. No, it was 50 to 55. No, smaller value. Which one? 50. So modern or 50. Keep writing. Then modern or equal to. What is that? Next upper modern or equal to lower limit. What is the next lower limit? No. 50 to 55. Then 55 to 60. So next lower limit is 55. Did you get the question or not? So modern or next one is 60. Modern or equal to 65. Modern or equal to, what is that? 70. Modern or equal to 75. Because modern or equal to the lower limit, so we need to write till 75. Done? Now, number of forms are same only. What is that? 2, 8, 2, 8, 12, 2, 8, 12. What is that? 2, 8, 12, 24. Then it was 38 and 16. Now here you see. This number, as you have learned, this number is 100. Now, do you have some idea what the cumulative frequency should be here? I said you everything reversed. 100. Now say why 100? Suppose in your exam, everyone got more than 10. That means whoever is there, all got more than 10. So when it is more than the lowest in the exam, you have appeared. Suppose the lowest mark is 10 out of this 100 marks paper, okay? So when you say who got more than 10, because since the lowest mark is 10, so who got more than or equal to 10? Everyone. So when this comes more than or equal to the smallest one, it is the total one always. Now, more than or equal to 55, which number we should not take? These two. Why? Because they did not get more than, they got 50 to 55. So they did not get more than 55. Do you see the first, now it is like 50 to 55 it was. Yes or no? 50 to 55. That means those who got 50 to 55, either they got 50 or 51 or 52, 53, 54. So they did not get more than 55, and hence these two students should be, or these two forms to be subtracted from this 100. So what will be this? 80. Done. Now shortcut, how to do? Just you take the first number, 100. Sorry, it should be, it should be 98. Now, what is the shortcut you know? Just you write the total first, then keep on subtracting. What to subtract? 100 minus 2, 98. Now, completely reverse way. You see, look at my finger, 100 minus 2, 98, this way. like this pattern. 100 minus 298. Now 98 minus 8, 90. 90 minus 12. What will be this? 70, 78. Yes or no? 78 minus 24, 50. Correct? 54 minus 38 must be 16. Why 16? Because the last number in the frequency it was 16. And this is how the cumulative frequency can be obtained. So it is just the reverse of what we have done. Okay, so this is just the reverse of what the previous table. Is it okay? So I just repeat before I go to the what is that, ordered pairs. Here the cumulative frequency, we write the total in the top, in the last, what is that, total was at the bottom, and we keep, once the 100 is written, we keep on subtracting this way. All right, and here the last number is equal. There you can see there the top number was equal. In the less than type, this it was 2. Now here it is 16, so this is 16. Anyway, now let us make the ordered pair. How to make the ordered pair? Lower limit comma CF. So lower limit is this one only. 50 comma 100, then 55 comma 98. Keep saying 60 comma 90. 65 comma 78, then 70 comma 54, and then 75 comma 16. So this is the ordered pair. Done. Table is this. Now the problem is we do not know question comes from where. So either it might come from table or it might come from the graph. So you should understand the basic things. Once you know the basic things, questions can be easily done. Okay? Is it all right up to this? Now let us go plotting the values. Same plotting. These all values will be x value. These all value will be y value. You can see that PDF which is I have shared, that is already in the form of these only. Can I go? Have you written this? All right. So you please tell me these numbers. Now, so this table is ready. Table is ready. So we are going to make the graph now. We are going to make the graph. Now, to make the graph, as you know, it will go like this. Now, x-axis, y-axis, same thing. Before you do, this time the graph will be less than type upward. The graph was now more than type, it will be downward. So you can see that. Now, once again, let us take the same scale. That is the easiest, as you know. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yes or no? So this is here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90, 100. Okay. Can you plot? Roughly only, plot it. See the graph. Make the graph, all of you. Okay. Is it came upward? Upward from the bottom? Yes or no? So median finding is similar. What do you have to do? N by 2. Check it once. N by, and the total was 100, no? So n by 2 will be how much? 50. So you go from here 50, then get this graph like that. From the graph, so since the graph was upward, from here come to this bottom. Yes or no? So that will be the required median. So your graph came, I think, some sort of, it came like this. Yes or no? Suppose it came like this, right? So from this n by 2 you come it here, then get to this point. This is your required. Done. Now, is it all right? Now, look at the last topic. Sometimes what happens, so this is similar. Sometimes what happens, your question come like this. Look at this is the last part. What happens sometimes, this is your, look at this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. You know this is what type of ogive is this? This is the downward, so it is more than ogive. So this is more than, okay, more than ogive. And when graph comes like this is the less than ogive. Okay. Now, what comes in exam? Both the graphs together also comes in exam. Okay. In this case, it is even easier. The question is, in this, what is the median? What you have to do is, have you seen both the ogive intersect at this point? So no n by 2, nothing to be counted. Just from this point, go to the graph. So have you seen at whatever, suppose this is 0, 10, 20, 30, this is 40 suppose. So this point is suppose 33. So your median is that 33. So when there is an intersection of graph, no question of taking n by 2 and all, directly from this you go to the graph. So this point will define you what is the median. Okay? Done? So with this, your module 4 is over. Module 5 will be starting soon. That means in the next class probably. Now, I'm going to show you one set of questions which I will be sharing. Right now I cannot share because answers are also there. If I share it, you will, is it okay? So, this is a revision sheet. At the bottom the answers are there, so I am not going to share it in the group. What you do is, try to find the answers. Try to find the answers, and here the answers we will discuss at last. Few questions I need to explain. Okay? And these topics are already discussed. All these topics are already discussed. So, try to get only the option A, B, C, D. Let's try. Let it be wrong. No problem, let it be wrong. But these questions are common. I took it from your papers only. So, what is that? Just, I'm trying to make it a little bigger. Okay? So, it's a revision of module 4. Marks you see if you want to get. If you don't want to get only the answers. So, the questions, I just show you the first 6 questions. Try to get the answer. Okay? Write A, B, C, D. I'm showing the answer. Then, whichever you find difficult, I will be discussing. Start. Read the question. Just option you write down in your notebook. Okay? Is it all right, those who are online? So it is a revision sheet from module 4. What we have discussed is here. Just you, try to get only the correct option for this. No, question to my group share kori dim tomalogo all of pisot. Thik ase? After the class, I'll send it here in the group. Only the answer you find it. The first question. Class frequency by class width. This is the very first class I explained which term it is called. When the class, you don't discuss, just write your option. There is no negative marking in your exam also. Okay, so it's an MCQ, whichever you like, you give. Class frequency by class width is defined as which of the following term? Now, this two just now we have done. Don't share the answer now. The number of types of cumulative frequency. In the construction of a third one, in the construction of a frequency distribution, it is generally preferred to have classes of dash. Number 4, difference between the maximum and minimum value of a given data is called dash. Histogram emphasizes the widths of rectangles between the class boundaries. This statement is dash. 6. For obtaining frequency polygon, we join the successive points whose abscissa represent the corresponding class frequency. This statement is true, false, can't be decided, none of this. Okay, try, let's see. Try to make it. If over, you tell me, I'll go to the next. Just now you did which number? 2? Yes or no? Cumulative frequency. How many types are there? Let us discuss the answer. Cumulative frequency, how many times are there? 2 types. What are those? Less than n. So this is the answer we discussed. B. Yes or no? Find the rest. Done. Just wait, okay? Question number? Histogram emphasizes the width of rectangle between the 2 class boundaries. So when you draw histogram like this, when you draw histogram, you remember the last class we did, sometimes the rectangle become this, sometimes the rectangle become bigger, do you remember? Sometimes they become all equal. So histogram emphasizes the width of rectangle between the 2 boundaries. So depending on the boundary, so if it is, look at this, why this rectangle comes smaller and why this come bigger? Because suppose here it is 10 to 20, this is suppose 20 to 50. So more in what? Class size, more, length or breadth in the rectangle are. Yes or no? So how much this class size is bigger, that much bigger the rectangle is. Yes or no? Yes or no? True or false? True. Because unequal class sizes histogram we do once. Okay. Statement just you need to understand carefully. So when more class size is greater, the histogram is greater. Done? 6 is over? Done? Can I go to the next? Okay, that's the one from 6. So question comes like this only in exam. So you start from number 6. 7. Start from number 7. Online students, can you see the board? Is it okay, everything?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. Try the questions. I'm sharing the answers after some time. So now you see this question number 9. No, sorry. Question number 8 and question number 10. If you know what is frequency density, question number 1, you can do both the question 8 and 10. Just you know what is frequency density, how frequency density is found. If you know it, you can get the answer. You can also get this answer, frequency density. It is even there in the PDF that I have shared, frequency density. Which one is called frequency density? 6 is over? Yes or no? Try up to 12. I think 2 more questions are there. Even now this 12 we did just now. Median number frequency distribution can be determined with the help of which of this? OSIF. Yes or no? That graph we have drawn is called OSIF. So median we can find out. Median we can find out not by any other graph than OSIF. Okay? So complete this. Some questions we have covered in the previous class. It comes this way only. Not very difficult type, but it needs practice. There are 15 questions. Must be easier. The necessary diagram to compare among various components or between a part and a whole. Pie diagram, because between a part and a whole, you see, as I told you that day about IPL and all, election event. So all these political parties, one party got this much vote, this. So between a whole and the parts, total this many voters are there. This party got this much vote. So it compares the whole and the part. Which one is that? Pie diagram or circle graph? So this is pie chart, right? Like try like this. I am explaining all if required. Which question number? Question number 8. Frequency density of the second class. Frequency density of the second class. That means this one. This one. This one. What is the frequency density of this class? Okay. I think, you see, if you do not know what is frequency density, it's just wastage of time. Okay. All right. Just one more question is left. Don't worry, I'll share it in the group just now. If you do not know, you put the option, check your luck. we, we should check our luck also sometimes. You never know. Yes or no? Some people buy a lottery ticket of 100 rupees, get a Mercedes OD. So everything of luck also. Nowadays, many lotteries are going on in Assam. Yes or no? People buying 100 rupees ticket and getting Mercedes OD. So, what's called? Let us check the luck. If you do not know, put the, you never know. You'll get 15 out of 15. This question, 13. The vertical axis, vertical means this one. Okay, the vertical axis, we have done just now, the construction. So, it was like that, vertical, horizontal. So, this vertical axis in the OZ shows which one? Tell me. Which one? Absolute frequency, frequency density, class boundary, cumulative frequency. Which one? How did you make it? Upper limit, CF. Lower limit, do you remember? So it represents, because here we do cumulative frequency, here we do upper limit or lower limit. So the vertical axis means this one. Shows what? The cumulative frequency. So if you do not know the terms, just absolute frequency, nothing like that we are learning. Yes or no? Huh? Number? 11. Mean. মই কৰি দেখাই আছো তোমালোকক. So mean ওলাব লাগে for 5 multiples of, what is that? 5 multiples of, actually the mean of first 5 multiples is question to অলপ ভুল আছে. I'm correcting this. The mean of first 5 multiples of 5. First 5 multiples. The mean of first 5 multiples of 5. Oh. So, I'm showing the last one also. Little bit difficult is this 15. Okay. Up to now 15. I'm good. 11 done. Okay. Last questions. We'll discuss options are this A, B, C, D. Only the, out of all, 15 is little confusing, okay? Okay, let's start. Done? So before I start, I just want to show you the answers. Anyway, you check it how much you get. These are the answers. Minimize video. Just check the answer, how much you get. A is, one is A, and the last one is B. One is A, huh? Anybody got more than 10? Huh? Anyone got more than 10? Huh? 8. 8. 50%. Come on. More than 10 paisa? Come on. Huh? You, 13. 13. 12. 13. How much you got? Huh? 8. Oh, okay. More than 50. You? Huh? 12. Huh? Total? Out of 15? 12. Oh. So I don't have to explain then. Huh? Huh? Questions? Questions now I'm sharing in the group. Because I'm sharing right now. Just wait. You people are there now in the WhatsApp group? You can get this question. I'm sharing now. So I'll also discuss the answers. Just a minute. It will take some time. Just 1 minute, huh? What is the file name? Revision test module. Check it, I have sent. Yes. Now, it is sent, okay? So, these are some important questions that comes from module 4. So, question comes more or less like this, okay? So, I am going to discuss some of the questions or if required all, but you try to understand. Question? None. Okay. So the first one, class frequency by class width is called frequency density. It is called frequency density. We did this before. Note the PDF which I shared today. The class frequency f by class width size. I think I use h. Do you remember class width? So it is like that. Suppose 0 to 10, 10 to 20, like that it is there. And this is the class interval. Do you remember the first class? Then this is your frequency. Suppose it is 5, it is 6, like that. Now the frequency density. Frequency density is what you know? The f means frequency. What is the frequency here? 5 by h. H is the class size. 0 to 10. 10 to 20, what is the gap? 10. 10 gap, that is the class size. So 5 by 10, 0.5 is the answer. So terms look difficult, things are easy. So just the frequency to be divided by, that's what the other two questions. So what you have to do, the frequency to be divided by the class size, f by h. That PDF also it is there, f by h, it is called frequency density. Here, the number of types of cumulative frequency we discussed today, there are two only. One is more than type, less than type, so two. In a construction of frequency distribution, it is generally preferred to have unequal, what is that? Classes of unequal width, equal width, maximum, and none of these. In the construction of frequency distribution, that means, suppose you have 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, suppose 30 to 60, yes or no? 60 to 80. So you look at this class 10, that means class size, gap 10, class size 10, class size here 30, here 20. So these all are how much? 10. Which one we are comfortable to make? If had it been all equal, 10, 10, 10, 10, it becomes easy for us to do. If not equal, that was there in the PDF. I explained in the last class. What we do? We adjust the frequency. It is there. We adjust the frequency. So in the construction of frequency distribution, it is generally preferred to have, we all are comfortable, we prefer equal width. Equal width we prefer. If unequal, that can be done. But in that case, modification of table is required. What do you find in that case? We find adjusted frequency. You can go through the PDF. Huh? Huh? It is? Which is it not come? Is the file coming properly? How does it come? Oh, I sent in some other group. Oh, just a minute. I sent in some other group. I sent in my faculty group. Sorry. There is no? My faculty group was shared question. Okay. Everyone. Is it there now? Okay. Done now? Next one you see. Important, easy. The difference between, look at the number, which one? Number 3, no? No, 4. The difference between maximum and minimum value of a given data is called, what did you write? Range, yes. Suppose, whoever will be appearing this course in the month of June, so the highest mark in this paper 3, suppose somebody got, suppose out of 198, somebody got, and the lowest mark is suppose 2. So the highest minus lowest is simply the range. So this is called range of data. Which one? This one. This one I explained. The histogram emphasizes the width of rectangle between the class boundaries. Yes or no? So it is true. It explains about the width of this. Okay. Number, this one. Number, what? 6. For obtaining frequency polygon, it is there. We join the successive points whose abscissa represent the corresponding class frequency. Look at this. It was not a difficult one. X, y. I think you do not know the term, so it is having problem. This x value is called abscissa. This x value is called abscissa. Now, when you plot points, suppose we are plotting 7, 5. This one on x-axis, this one on, and this is just now we have done. Like that, y-axis means this one. So we represent what? Number of farms we represented. Number of farms means what? Frequency. So, what is that? Now, which number it was? Okay, 6. We join successive points whose abscissa represents class frequency. Does x represent frequency? Which one represents frequency? The second value. So second value is not called abscissa. First value is called abscissa. Second value is called ordinate. Ordinate. So they said the abscissa represents the frequency. That means x represents frequency is wrong. Which one represents frequency? That y represents, and y is called, actually it should be ordinate represents frequency, then true. Is it okay? So X is the class mark and all. Next one. This one I explained. It is the pi diagram. It comes also circle graph. It comes also circle graph. Same thing. Now, since you did not know the frequency density definition, you could not do this. So, frequency density is F by H. Now, number 8. The frequency density you find it for the second class, this one. But what is the frequency density? F. F how much? 8 by. Will the answer come? 8 by 9, how much? Check it. 0 point? No, it's not correct. Can you say why it is not correct? I'm saying everything is correct, but there is one more observation. I said F by H is frequency density. You are also saying it correctly. 8. Frequency is 8. 19 minus 10 is how much? 9. So 8 by 9 should be the answer, but not. You know why? All these classes should be made continuous before we do. Is it a continuous class? This is what? 9. What is the first one? 9. Second one? Look at this. This is how much? 9. This one is 10. Not the same number. Do you remember the first class? We make the classes continuous. Everything can be done first to make continuous. This is 19, but this is 20. Not the same number. It is called non-continuous classes. So what do you need to do? Yes, it is 0 to 9. I just show it here. 10 to 19, then 20 to 29, 30 to 39, and so on. Now we cannot take h equal to this. What you will do? From, yes, here 0.5 minus, here 0.5, 0.5 plus. Now we are talking about 10 to 19. So 0.5 minus means, sorry, 9.5. Now, no, here 0.5 plus now, 19.5. Now 19.5 minus 9.5, 10. Is it clear now? So it will be 10. Hence, frequency by, what is the formula? F by H. So F is 8 and then H is 0. Is the option there? This one, 0.8. Clear now? Clear, all of you? Okay. Then, okay. The measure of central tendency, actually we did not do this question. The measure of central tendency of a statistical data which takes into account all the data is what? Look at this. One simple example. I have some numbers like this. One simple example, you will all understand this. Okay, look at one example. I'm talking about question number 9. Suppose I have some numbers like this. 7, 7, 3, 4, 8, 5. Done. Try to understand this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, suppose 6. Now, 3 options are given: mean, median, mode, and range. Now, try to understand the range. What is range means? Just now you have done highest minus. Highest minus. So which is the highest here? 8. Lowest? 3. What is the answer? Which two numbers you have taken? Try to understand the concept. Highest and the? Did we take all the numbers? Did we take all the numbers? No, we did not take. So the question is, so this is not the option. The measure of central tendency which takes into account all the data. So we are not taking all the data for range. Range we took only highest and the lowest. So this is not the option. Then coming to mode. You know mode, what is the mode? Which one is coming for the maximum number of times? Which one comes maximum number of times? So 7. So here also we are taking only one data. So that is not the option. Now median. You know median, what is median? Arrange them in ascending order or descending. I'm doing ascending. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Try to understand the concept because this is our next topic. So here, to find the median, To find the median, what is done? The data is arranged in ascending order. Yes or no? Now, in this ascending order, which one comes the middlemost? Number? Did you take all the data? No. Here also you are not taking all the data. Sorry. Here also you are not taking all the data. Where do we take all the data? You know what is mean? Just we have to add all the numbers divided by total. How many numbers are there? 7. So in mean we take into account all the data. Is that clear? So this is the only measure of central tendency. Mean, median, mode, they are called measure of central tendency because they give middlemost value. I told you. So here mean is the appropriate answer. I think frequency density I don't have to explain. Same, but you have to make what? Continuous. The mean of, now you can easily do this. This one. The mean of, I left this word first. Can you tell me what is the first 5 multiples of 5? Yes, 5, 10, 15, 25 and 30. 5 only I asked. Yes or no? The mean of first 5 multiples, 5 ones are 5 twos are like that. So up to 20 and 25. Yes or no? So these are 5 datas. Now to get the mean, what do you need to do? Add them, divided by what? So this is the answer, whatever you get. Done no? Median of a frequency distribution can be determined with the help of, this one we did just now, OSIF. Yes or no? How to do n by 2 and all? The vertical axis of an OSIF shows the cumulative frequency. 15 I will explain in my next class. Now coming to 14. Can you now do this? You don't get confused. This arithmetic mean is mean only. Now look at the question. The arithmetic mean of this number is 19. I just little bit make it bigger. You can try this question now. Look at this question. The AM means arithmetic mean, which is simply mean of these datas, whatever is given. For this data, their mean is 19. X is how much? Can you try? What to do it? What to do? Yes, which numbers? 14 plus 16 plus X plus 25 plus 21 divided by, how many are there? 5. So this mean is given as, the mean is given as, what is your aim? What to do? It's a simplification, yes or no? You add all these, then get the value of X, whatever X is the required answer. 15 is little difficult. Okay, let us complete. This is the last question, yes or no? 15. Do you remember class marks? Do you remember what is class mark? Class mark. What is class mark? It's like this. Try to understand this last one is little difficult. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. So these are intervals, class intervals, yes or no? These are frequencies. So, and then these are class marks. Do you remember how to find class mark? Frequencies are there. Suppose this is 2, then 5, then 8, suppose 3, then 7. I'm asking, this question is all about class mark. How to find class mark? We discussed from these classes. Class mark should come from the classes. How to find? Lower limit, not minus, lower limit plus divided by 2. This one is a class mark. Yes or no? Now, how much it will be? 5. So then 15, then 25, 35. So actually this is the middlemost value of the classes. Now one observation. What is this class size? These class marks are also increasing by. So the class marks always increase by the class size. Now this note I have given so that you can now understand this. Look at this. Here the question is given ulta. The class marks are given. The class marks are given like, okay, in the last module, what is that? Last batch also I found this question, some students couldn't understand. The class marks are given ulta, like 15, 20. They are class marks, huh? They are class marks. 15, 20, 25, so and so on. The question is, which is the class for 20? For this 20, which is the class? Say, try to answer. Which is the class? See, just a minute. I clarify your doubts. Look at, if I erase it will go again. So, for this class mark 20, which is the class? Any idea? No, I need to go to the page. Again, I'll write this. Just a minute. The question is now, for 25, which is the class? This one. So, that way question is asked. The question is asked for, okay, for, now I write again, for the 20, for the class mark, just a minute, for the class marks are given 15, 20, 25, so and so on. For 20, which is the class mark? Any idea? Option? Options are already there. Can you explain? Which one you are saying? B. Are you sure? First of all, what do you have to do? There plus 17 point, you are saying this option, I am explaining that, let's see. This one, divided by 2, should be how much? Is it correct? This is 40, yes. 40 by 2, so 20 is correct. What also should be correct? What also should be correct? See, here also we will get 20. Here also we will get 20, you see, try to understand. Here also we will get 20 or not, look at the board. This one D, 19.5 plus, this is also 40. 40 by 2 is also 20. Then why this option is wrong? Option, B is only correct. What also I said, just now what I said, the class marks increases by how much they are increasing? 15, 20. So, do you remember? The class marks increases by the class size. What is the class size here? Same 5 is here. Why not this? Although 20 came, the gap is only, the gap is 1. What is the gap here? Gap should be same and answer should be coming 20. That's why this is the option, and I think in these two, the 20 doesn't come only. Is it okay? All right. So, with this, your module, this everything is over. You practice some questions like this. All right. Those are in online. I have shared both the PDF and the question set today. You revise it once, and we will start module 5 in my next class. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.
Sir, thank you.